Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Joe here, and welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday. I do hope that you've had a fantastic week and that you are having a super start to 2017. Now, last week we talked about getting traffic to your website. If you haven't watched last week's Make It Happen Monday episode, please go back and have a look at that. It's going to really help you get focused on the traffic strategies that you want to concentrate on this year. And in this week's video, it's kind of a follow-on to that, and we're talking about repurposing your content. We're talking about the free element of getting traffic to your website. And we're looking at how to create one piece of content and then how to repurpose that into a multitude of content so that you don't have to do the work more than once. So we're going to take this video as an example. I'm just looking at my head. I'm just watching that sun coming through because there's every possibility that the light might completely go hazy in a minute because that sun is coming through. It's beautiful here. Can you hear all the birds? And oh, it's lovely. Anyway, I digress. So we're talking about repurposing content. So we're taking this as an example. So I'm sitting here in my back garden making this video. So that's kind of like my big job, is to sit here and make this video. I'd love to say it only takes 10 minutes, but it doesn't. It takes me ages to set up all the lights and make sure that the camera's right and that the direction is good and that I've got the lighting okay and the audio is going to work and testing the different bits and all the rest of it. And that's because I'm desperate to record outside. If I recorded inside like any normal sane person, it would take 10 minutes to set up and we'd be good to go. But no, I'm desperate to record outside. So anyway, so you set your camera up, you sit down and you make a video, okay? You can make it as simple or as complicated as you want to make it. So once this video is finished, what will then happen is we will turn this video into a YouTube video. So this now goes and sits on YouTube, okay? So content piece number one, video on YouTube using YouTube's own sort of content strategy itself, people searching and all the rest of it. So content piece number one. Number two, we take that YouTube video and we place it on my blog. So we make a video post out of the video. That's content piece number two. Then what we do is we actually transcribe the video. We turn that into a really nice, easy to read and usable blog post. We put that underneath the video and we now have content piece number three, which is a whole written piece of copy. Now I choose to put mine under the blog post, but you could actually take that piece of copy and you could produce that as a blog post all on its own, some months later. So you could have a video as one piece of content and a blog post as another piece of content. It's entirely up to you. So that's number three. We take tweetables from this video and we use those as social media content on Facebook and on Twitter. So there's content piece number five, little segments of the video that we can then, post out onto social media. We take images. We choose some quotes that I've said during the video. We create images, and those images then become content pieces both for the blog and for social media, for Instagram, for Pinterest, for Facebook, for Twitter, etc. So we've got images going out. So that's content number six. We then extract the audio from this and we upload the audio onto iTunes to go on my podcast, content piece number seven. Now what you could do as well is you could create yourself a nice little radio station on Spreaker or, I'm not even going to go there now because I can't remember it, but I'll put it underneath this video. There's the new, really popular audio interview type, radio type series. So you could put it on there. So that would be another content system. The other thing we're doing is we're creating mini video segments from these videos. So we're taking little excerpts from the video and we're making those into mini video segments that you can now put on Instagram or a Facebook video or anything like that. That's another piece of content. Something else I could do is while I'm recording this video, I could stream it live. I could go onto Facebook Live and I could stream this live. That would be another piece of content going out there. I'm just looking at my notes here to see if there's anything else I can find. If I wanted to, if it was a good enough piece of content I was creating and I thought, oh, there's something bigger from this, I could go and create a webinar from this piece of content, and then start inviting people to my webinar. Although essentially that's another job altogether, so it's probably a bit of a a bit of a loose connection there. And that's it. Okay, I'm sure there are other ways that you could think of, to create content from this one video, but there was quite a lot in there, wasn't there, of creating content. And of course we'll list out all those different ways below this video for easy reference for you. So that's one piece of content turned into probably 8, 9, 10 pieces of content that you can distribute out through the web, and really start to pick up that free traffic through having a prolific presence on your social media platforms. And also, of course, reaching people in the modality that they prefer to consume content. And not everybody wants to watch videos. Some people would want to read, so you've got the transcripts and the words out there. Some people want instant visualization, so you've got the video, the images and stuff like that. Some people want shorter videos, so you've got the mini segments for them. Some people want to hear it, so you've got the audio going out there. So, you're reaching people then in all the different ways that they really want to consume content. So very, very clever to just take that one piece of content and turn it into loads of different pieces of content. And then, of course, you can, if you want to, if there's a funnel at the end of it, you can actually send paid traffic to the content that tends to be consumed the most, and then people can sign up and come through your funnel, which we'll discuss in a later video. So that's it for this week's Make It Happen Monday. Your challenge for this week, should you choose to accept it, is to take a piece of content that you have already created, okay, and turn it into minimum 5 other pieces of content that you can distribute around the web. Okay, that's your challenge. Take a piece of content that you have already created and turn it into a minimum of 5 different pieces of content that you can distribute around the web, and then distribute it. And come and let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to hear from you. I love chatting. Come and let me know. Put some links to your content. Let me see it. Let me see your image or your blog post or your video or your audio, your podcast, whatever it is that you've created. Come and put some links to it and show me in the comments below. Other than that, share with your friends and family if you think that this week's episode has been useful. Have a phenomenal week ahead. As always, live on purpose and, of course, make it happen. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.